I'm Andy Reid, and back on the 25th of August last year, I had a cardiac arrest. I'd been relatively healthy. I'd been playing walking football 3 times a week and averaging around 12 to 14,000 steps a day. But I went for a walk earlier on a Saturday morning, got home, walked into the kitchen and collapsed. Luckily my wife was with me at the time. She managed to put me into the recovery position. She then rung 999. They immediately got hold of a first responder who attended, brought a defibrillator with them. They shot me 3 times with a defibrillator. My neighbour saw the paramedics arrive and came and helped them doing CPR, and the doctor then spent the next hour and a half stabilising me before I was put into a medical coma. I actually was discharged after 5 weeks, and since that time I've been making a recovery. I've been working with Places Leisure and companies that preceded that for over 20 years. I'm now head of safety for Places Leisure, and about 12 years ago we made a lot of efforts to put defibrillators into all our facilities. Defibrillators need to be seen now as part of a first aid kit and normal, as opposed to there are the odd defibrillator positioned around in different places. We need to get more defibrillators out there and more people confident to use those defibrillators. We use a defibrillator at one of our sites around about every 6 weeks, and we have a 70% plus success rate in people making full recoveries.
Around 30,000 people every year in the UK have a cardiac arrest, and the survival rate is fairly low at about 1 in 10 that actually survive. And if people know how to use a defib and use a defib quickly, once somebody's gone into cardiac arrest, the survival rate goes up to around 75%. So it's really important that if you can use that piece of equipment quickly, then your friends, family, colleagues, somebody like that will actually live to see another day.
There's no prejudice in who is actually picked out to have, the cardiac arrest. We believe that the reason I had a cardiac arrest was genetics, and so we need to be conscious that it's not just a certain age group or a group of people with perhaps certain diets that fall foul to cardiac arrests and heart attacks, but everybody potentially is vulnerable. I guess because it's a piece of medical equipment, there's probably a perception that you need to be trained, and there is a hesitancy possibly in using it if people feel that they could be causing somebody some damage. However, if you've got somebody in a life and death situation, as I was back on the 25th of August, it can only go one way, and if you use those defibrillators, you are giving somebody the chance of life.
The equipment itself is really easy to use, so as soon as you open the defibrillator itself, you press the button to turn it on and it will explain everything that you need to do. But you can attend a really simple course in one of our leisure centres, and they will give you the confidence, show you how to use it, allow you to use it yourself, and just explain exactly what you need to do in an emergency. One
of the main reasons I think that my survival was successful, especially in the first few minutes and hours, was that all the right things happened very, very quickly. Everything there stacked up perfectly logically, and the defibrillator, without question, saved my life.